Hey people, this is Conrad Layn here. I'm dropping off the Buick Verano today. Just want to give you guys a quick Layn quick tip is on a way on how to significantly reduce the mileage on your vehicle. And what you have to do, what I realized, most hosts, they usually try to use the freeway option. So when they go on Google Maps or whatever maps they're using, they usually use the freeway, which freeways are phenomenal. You usually get places a lot faster. But what you don't realize, oftentimes, maybe not all the times, but oftentimes, you'll actually burn more miles on the freeway as opposed to you just take the streets. Yes, if you take the streets, you'll probably arrive there's maybe 5 to 10 minutes later, but you'll save maybe 5 to 10 miles. So you have to think outside the box a bit. If you're trying to preserve your car, it's already going to go through a lot of miles anyway. If you can, do your best to simply just mess with it. Go on the maps, put the same address in, put in with the highway options, and then go to route options. And then select avoid highways and see what the difference is. You'll usually see that yes, it might take 5 minutes or 10 minutes more, and sometimes you might even get there quicker, or sometimes just a minute or two later, but you'll save like 5 to 7 miles because the way that highways are typically designed, they usually actually burn more miles because the way they swerve in and out and everything, just based on the architecture coding. So what you want to do is, if you want to preserve your miles, I know people don't think about this all the time, try to just take the streets. I mean, try it. I'm going to show you a quick Layn quick tip on how to do it. Currently now. Hey people, so just wanted to show you guys what I meant a little bit earlier about utilizing your map app. If it's Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever you want to use, Waze Maps, whatever map you use, if it's your car maps, try to consider this. You don't have to do this. I understand sometimes people are in a rush, so you have to get places really quickly. But if you're showing up early anyway, and you're following the Conrad Layn way of being there early and on time, this shouldn't be a problem. So going forward, so look at right here, it shows it takes 24 minutes from Los Angeles to LAX, Los Angeles International Airport. It takes 24 minutes, 18 miles. Now, if I go over here and I actually select route options, avoid highways, so that means I won't be able to use the highways. It brings it down from 18 miles to 15 miles. But yes, it does go up to 42 minutes. But remember, if you're early anyway, you could do this to save miles on your car, because we all know the old saying goes, when you drive a car off the lot, it already depreciates. It's a depreciating asset. Yes, but with Turo and these strategies going forward, you're actually turning that liability into an asset. So what you can do is, even though the more miles a car has brings down the value of the car, if you want to sell it, if it's in an accident and gets total loss and you get paid out, mileage does bring down the price of a vehicle, unfortunately. So ways to actually reduce the mileage that is accrued onto the vehicle is by simply driving on the streets, not the highways. Based on how typically highways are designed, they're usually more miles, but they get either quicker because it's a straight shot, there's no lights, etc. Just based on the coding and the municipality, the freeways are built in a way where they usually put a lot more miles on your car. You're just not usually aware of it. So a lot of people miss this. So if you want to bring down the mileage you're accruing on your vehicle, simply when you do deliveries, deliver it through the streets, not the highway. Now, hey, if you need to use the highway, I get it, but I'm just saying there's another quick Layn tip on how to not accrue as much mileage, because your cars are already going to accrue a lot of mileage by allowing guests to use it. But when you have it, you should try to bring the mileage down, because 3 miles here, 3 miles there, 3 miles here, it adds up to a lot of miles at the end of the year, and it gets compounded by the year. So that small amount, 3 miles that I just avoided, times all the deliveries I do, I've saved a lot of miles. So just another quick Layn quick tip. Conrad Layn out. Peace.